Okay. Fucking hell. This is what happens when I get my. Okay, good. I clicked English. This is what I get when I fucking break my phone. I can't go live. Okay. Music good. Roman pillars. Let's go. Or should I go? Nah, I'm just gonna go with Mike. Better that way. Whoops. Now I've got your attention. Human attention span is way too short, so let's get straight to the point. You see, Mike, they say that the vast majority of people will never amount to anything. Excuse me. But you're not one of them, right? Hopefully not. Yeah, Mike, why don't you tell us? What's your life about? I'm so excited to learn about it. My sound so phony. Thanks. Okay. I'm such a horrible actor. Hey, I thought we decided to get straight to the point. Mike, we really need your help. Trust me, it's not a trivial issue. The... Look, Mike, I skipped something. It appears to be a little... Okay, whatever. I'm fine. It appears to be a little too empty, don't you think so? The thing is, we allegedly lost its content. We have too many lives in our hands. What are you guys, goddesses or something? I used the word allegedly on purpose. See, there's another possible explanation for that gaping void. Your life is meaningless. There's nothing to write about. Thanks, bitch. But I'm sure that's not the case with you, right? Alright. Well, why haven't I heard anything about you yet, huh? Tell me about what you are. Fucking asshole. Come on. Of course it's not true. Let's admit it. We're to blame. Luckily, everything can be fixed. You can just tell us what your life is about. But how would we know that you're telling the truth? Instead, I think it's better to observe you for a while. You're calling me a fucking liar. That would be the best way to fill in the blanks, don't you think? Don't worry, Mike. We won't bother you for too long. Oh, and no alternative realities or time travel. We need you to be the real you. That's why we'll conduct the observation in your natural habitat. Sounds a bit rude, I admit, but you get the point. Just be yourself, Mike. A few days is all we need to get the story of your life back. I'll do my best to make these days magical, you hear? You're guaranteed to create happy memories that will last a lifetime. Have fun, and just remember, life is about choices. Who said that? Psst, Mike, can you hear me? Not sure what... Turn down the volume just a little bit. Not sure what happened, but I'm kind of stuck here. Come and see for yourself. Here, I'm right here. The whiteboard, Mike. Do I click on it or something? Hello, mortal. Or should I keep referring to you by your name? Sorry. Sorry I look like this. I can't do anything. At least I could change the vibe of it. Yes, much better now. It's kind of bright, though. By the way, I'm a living human girl. You sure about that? Don't believe me? When they say 2D is better than 3D, fine, I'll prove it. Oh, look at that, I'm walking. See, I walk on 2 feet just fine. You have no other choice but to admit it. I'm a real human being. Maybe you're confused about my tail and cat ears, though. Yeah, what's up with that? Well, I'm just lucky enough to have things like that. Probably, yeah. I'm a lucky girl. Cat girl. Do you believe in luck, Mike? When does my guy say anything? Hope you do. Luck is crucial. Yeah, her fruits keep changing on her dress. See, your life is about the choices you make. Guess what? To make a good one, you need luck. Kinda. Which reminds me, I have plenty of luck to share with you. From now on, every time you stand at the crossroads, just look around and you may see me. Well, maybe not every time. I do need to sleep, you know. What's that smudge she's on? Do I see the word bogar? Okay. Actually, I feel like taking a nap right now. You're going to have a memorable time this week. Who knows? Maybe it's the beginning of a new era. So what she was wearing from the beginning, like blue apples, red strawberries, or green pears or something. Bananas. Apples, pears, cherries, and bananas, yeah. Who knows, maybe it's the beginning of a new era. Please enjoy it, okay? Okay, here it goes. Her bananas disappear. Cool, cool. Yin yang, cool. I feels like I ended up in some sort of tilted picture. Yeah, it's kind of tilted. If I decided to go straight, what's behind that corner in front of me, I wonder? Truth to be told, I'm curious and scared to check it out. Well, circle the pie, okay? Fucking tactical shit. Do I... can't stop feeling that someone's silently observing me. And why is there a different wallpaper on each wall? Come to notice, yeah. I move closer to and inspect that weird arcade machine. Life purpose generator, press X to win. Life purpose generator, whoa, blah, 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 blah. So you press X without doing it. Now it looks like more of a slot machine, whatever. I press the button. I press the button, thing goes brrrr. 3 numbers, 187, what does it mean? Okay, I'll give it one more try. Not to memorize these things? 420? Thanks. It's a fucking lucky number. 424 doesn't ring any bells, I think. All 3 numbers should be the same to win something. Well, life purpose is worth giving another go, that's for sure. 002. It gets more and more random each time. No, it doesn't. 313. So far we had... This is the 3rd number where there's 2 repeating digits, or, yeah, 2 repeating digits. 313, what is this? One last attempt and I call it a day. Fucking Wuhan. To my greatest surprise, I get 3 in a row, 3 hieroglyphs. No, that's what you get, bro. If I'm not mistaken, it means Japan in well, Japanese. Yeah, quite an entertaining slot machine, I must admit. Everything gets blurry. Japan, huh? Rise and shine, Mike. Thanks, Nana. My wake-up call can't be this cute. Hey, you're finally awake. Hey, Nana. Well, I was curious to see if you're alive. Just curious and not worried. Being worried is no fun. On a second thought, Maybe I was curious in a type of way. How did you manage to fall asleep in such a weird pose? Was that difficult to lay on the desk? No, do it all the time in airplanes. Who knows? By the way, the dream was so bizarre, I managed to remember it. Hey, tell me, will you, pretty please? Was there anything lewd? No, we're not looting. We're not looting the lollies, okay? What about me? Blah blah blah. Confession time. No, it was a pure and innocent dream, Nana. Here it goes. Recap. So I ended up with Japan, and then I woke up. How boring. And what's so special about Japan? I mean, we're here right now. Oh no. I don't know Japanese. Where else could they come up with such a marvelous idea like bringing us up together? By the way, speaking of marvelous, you must see this. By the way, fuck, I messed that up. This class has 5 students with very different backgrounds. Yes, 5 students only. In the media, they call it a groundbreaking educational initiative aimed to promote diversity. Sounds like Europe. Sounds like London. The class is newly formed and we're here for 1 year only, so it's more like an exchange program, heavily spiced with the media hype. Let's learn English. Anyway, the reason why I'm here is straightforward. I want to make my academic record stand out. The hype around this class is a perfect proving ground for my goal. 2 other girls entered the classroom. And then I just binge watched the whole series overnight. Yeah, me and Sopranos. That's the only it's the only show worth binge watching. The 10 episodes straight, oh my. I watched 1 each morning while having a breakfast. That's 10 times slower than me. That's 10 times more I got to enjoy it. Hey, check this out. I can't believe my eyes. A gift voucher for 2, and that's Dorcia. How'd you swing that? Lucky guess. Lucky, I guess. 10:30, blah, blah, blah. Oh, cool. Bunch of notes. I'm surprised to see them distributing gifts as vouchers. Yeah, they said it's an experiment. Who do you plan to go together with, Nana? Not sure yet, but I need someone who knows how to have a good time. I think I know a suitable candidate. Maybe even in this room. Shut the fuck up, Marta. I'll keep that in mind. But you haven't seen everything. Check it out. Yeah, cats. Turn down the volume just a little bit. Oh, let me see that other cat. Yeah, fat cat. Aw, sleepy cat. What a cute kitty, but look at this. Ha, you know nothing about cute cats. The girls put the blah blah blah. Yeah, we're gonna check out the kits. We need a judge here. I hereby propose Mike to fill this role. Agreed. Approved. Well, which one's the cutest one around? Let me come up with a decent answer. Should I say all great? No, I got a better answer. Let me show you another picture, ladies. I like the human aspect. Yeah, that's the better one. Man, I hereby propose to strip Mike of his position as judge. Agreed. Approved. These chicks know nothing. Ready for class, everyone? Honestly, I'm still half asleep. I know how to wake you up. Something. Meditation? Close your eyes. Now concentrate. You feel great. You feel refreshed. You feel ready to take the day. And more importantly, you need to praise Nana. Works wonders, right? Jeez, I almost dozed off, Nana. I still have a few more minutes before our class starts, so I decided to talk to someone. I'll I'll talk to a tall girl. How are you? Good, thanks. She looks at me with her brilliant eyes and then smiles. That's the toughest part of the conversation, right? When you have to say something but nothing comes to mind. Talk about politics, baby. To tell you the truth, I struggle with this just like you. I mean, I could have told you about a dream that I saw once, but I don't see dreams, and that's most of the time with me. Can't be any better to tell her about the dream I had today. Wow, so exciting. And we stood in shining arcs. Yeah, like church arcs. Yeah, and everything was blinking around you. As if it was a Botticelli or Leonardo da Vinci painting. Ooh. If you haven't seen their masterpiece, go and take a look. Mesmerizing. If your dream was true, it'd be so entertaining. I need more water. Every day would be more and more exciting. Shame it's not gonna happen. Are you sure about that? I mean, it's unlikely that studies would include in these 4 days. Yeah. Someone suggested I used a funnel for this. No, don't need a funnel. Blue collar skills. And you're here. On the other hand, I enjoy studying, so who knows? No, after all, your dream can't be true. Fuck you. Why do you think so? Think about it. How is it possible to change anything in just 4 days? Old Testament, baby, let's go. Genesis, 7 days. Maybe it is possible. By the way, it's very easy to test whether or not you're sleeping. Like, in a dream, it's not possible to think of it as a dream. What? No, of course not. It's much easier. I mean, Tony Soprano had those, dream phases. You know what's the worst part? I know this is a dream, and I want to fuck you. Like this. Seema pinches me. Ouch. See, in a dream, you're unlikely to feel anything. I feel fear in a dream. I don't dream usually, but when I, get killed, I feel every single ounce of pain. In fear. Don't think it was convincing enough? I need to pinch you as well. I'm afraid we don't know each other well enough to do this. What are you doing to me? You may sit down. Forming a close bond with your teacher for a risk-free, high-trust environment. That was advertised as a vital part of your experience here. Maybe that's why Taya teaches us every subject except for physical education. Where's the PE? Not sure how it's possible. She's the real MVP. Okay, everyone, time for our literature class. Remember, no poetry allowed. Oops, I almost forgot to check the attendance. Why no poetry, huh? And that's part of literature. I happen to know someone who's running again. Oh, who's running late again. Get a fucking haircut. Sorry for being late. Can I go in? My, look who's here. Are we already in, this is not our first day of class or something? Isn't this our most punctual student, Ermi? What's your reason for being late today? I mean, it's only your 3rd time this week. Well, let me guess, you overslept again, didn't you? Well, because I spent all night studying. I want to believe. Fine, Ermi, please take your seat and don't be late again. This music kicks. I like it. Okay, class. I guess it'd be silly to ask you if you like reading. You're smart enough to enjoy borrowing someone's mind for free, right? Right? Uh, no one raises their hand or some. Maybe it's worth asking after all. Do you like reading? Let's remind you not to raise your hands. Just talk out loud. We're all friends here. Remember? Maybe. I enjoy reading. I decide to answer next. It depends. It depends what I'm reading. I like reading 1984. I liked reading some military books. But I can't read something like the Maze Runner, okay? Or Divergent, or it with all like this teen drama stuff. I mean, I could say I like reading. All right, I'm not completely repulsed. Plus, I'm reading Berserk. I like reading. Reading is overrated. Some books are just way too old. Fuck you. Old things are outdated and useless, you know. What about old friends, Nana? Sorry, not old enough to have them. Also, the stories are so predictable. Sure about that? Like when it's a murder case, let me guess, the butler did it. Come on, you always find that one book which is different, Nana. Exactly, 1 in a million. 90% of everything is crud. Yeah, talk to, what's his name? The Lamborghini guy? Let me tell you, I read 1 book a day, but here's the controversial part. When I know what's gonna happen, I close it and say, I'm done. Thank you. It's Sturgeon's Law. Well, all jokes aside, people have too much to deal with it in everyday life. There's nothing wrong with reading a simple yet fascinating book to unwind. I like reading, but I wish it could be more visual. Oh, like what I'm doing right now? Shut the fuck up. Yeah, it often takes so long to put an emphasis on something. With visuals, it's so much easier to do this. I like the focus aspect. Hey, don't look at me. Said stop looking. Okay. Is she blushing? Oh, right. You can't. Well, I can look at that fucking blackboard over there. I'm your emphasis now. Get the fuck away from me. Fucking 2 inches away from my face. Jesus Christ. Spoken like a true visual connoisseur. By the way, I know nothing about this game. I never played Doki Doki either. So, but I kind of spoiled myself with it. Spoken like a true visual connoisseur. You're a lot more mature than you look, aren't you, Nana? I like my coffee black, thank you. She gets it, she gets it. God damn it. I wonder if you have any favorite books at all. I do. Fucking hell. Now this is the perfect time to learn about this, Seema. You all had to prepare a short speech about your favorite book. No plot recaps either. Interesting facts and thoughts only. What's the... interesting stuff. Oh, I thought it was cool that Jesus Christ rose from the dead after 3 days. Why 3 days specifically? Like really? We need a plot recap. We have enough time to cover 2 books today. Now, yesterday you submitted your favorite titles. I narrowed the list down to 3 books, and that's the best I could do. All 3 are masterpieces, and I'm not good at making choices. Mike, why don't you help me? Why you gotta ask me, bitch? It seems that my book didn't make the short list. Here's the short list, Mike. Take a look at it. Of course, you've read all the books, right? All these books? No. Catcher in the Rye is a story by J.D. Salinger, published as a novel in 1951. I didn't read that. The main hero's name is Holden Caulfield, age 16. Holden's been expelled from his school due to poor performance. I get that. Countless adventures await Holden on his way home. He deals with issues like alienation, superficiality, and many more. Why is she... She's flying with his hat. Catcher in the Rye is considered one of the best coming-of-age stories. Crime and Punishment, again, I didn't get to read that, is a novel by Fyodor Dostoevsky. First published in 1866, it focuses on mental anguish and moral dilemmas of Rodion Raskolnikov, a broke ex-student. Rodion creates a plan to kill a pawnbroker to obtain money. But things don't go too smoothly after he performs the act. Rodion finds himself in more agony, disgusted with what he has done. So he kills her, huh? Winnie the Pooh is a short story collection written by Alan Milne. Forgive me. I already butchered up the two Russian names. First published in 1926. The book portrays the adventure of a boy named Christopher Robin and his teddy bear called Winnie the Pooh, together with many other creatures. There are simple, fun, and innocent tales, something that resembles friendship and childhood for all of us. Oh boy, here we go. Mike, time to make a choice. I don't like any of these books. Let's do Crime and Punishment. Why don't we pick Crime and Punishment? It's a favorite book of mine. Oh shit, titties. She was reading in Russian? Oi, suka, bled. It helps me divide people into two big... Looking at two big groups, man, high schoolers, what are happening? They're really huge. Imagine you want to learn more about the person you just met. How do you read the fucking book like that, babe? I'm gonna read my book like... Oh shit, yeah. Fuck that. I can't take some time. It can take some time, especially if you don't meet too often. But there's a shortcut. Just ask that person if they prefer the Tolstoy. You ask these two fucking questions. Tolstoy portrays the world where horrible things happen to ordinary people. Dostoevsky portrays the world where ordinary people do horrible things. Similar topics, entirely different approach. That's why people who prefer one author to another might have a lot in common. Seema, do you prefer ordinary people do horrible things? I admire strong, burning emotions inside people, that's all. Maybe because I'm not that much of an emotional person myself. In my opinion, Tolstoy's characters are all much more believable. I didn't read that right. Trust me, Dostoevsky got to know a lot about people. Not only did he work as a journalist and traveled a lot, he also spent 4 years in a prison camp. I can't stop imagining that Rodion's problems are created by himself. What stopped him from, let's say, getting a job? Yeah, instead of a Twitch streamer. Jesus. Getting a good job. If I were a pawnbroker, I'd ask him to be poor somewhere else. Get wrecked. Well, Nana, I see you've read the book, but not carefully enough. Rodion hates not only the fact that he has little, but also that a mere pawnbroker has more than him, an able young man. Rodion wanted the right to judge the value of human life. The problem of inequality, right? Something that communism tackles. Oh no. Shit. I didn't know we were going to UT. class. Let's stay away from politics. They are detrimental to your health. Kinda. You see Joe Biden. Anyway, thanks for your thoughts. But both Tolstoy and Dostoevsky are, without a doubt, great authors and great minds. Maybe you could divide people into Dostoevsky and Tolstoy groups, but please don't base your opinion solely on that, okay? The teacher gets it. Okay, yeah, it's like, do I like Hitler or Stalin? Two different people, right? Two different. We got fascism and communism. Do I like which one? No, fuck you. Fascism has a little bit of communism in it, and communism has a little bit of fascism in it, right? Does that make sense? Don't want you to dive into a second. Yeah, that's what Metro 2033 is all about. Don't want you to dive straight into a second. Don't want you to dive into the second book straight away. Honestly, there's another reason. Please keep this between us, all right? Yesterday I got a present from my friend, and it's awesome. Is it wine? Look, it's a music box. Thanks, Teach. Alright, let's move on. So the second book, Winnie the Pooh or Catcher in the Rye. I mean, I know a little bit more about Winnie the Pooh than Catcher in the Rye, so I'm gonna pick Catcher in the Rye. Why don't we pick Catcher in the Rye? Great choice. The book is praised for a completely wrong reason. They say the book is famous for its themes of angst and alienation. It's all made up by the boring adults who don't understand Catcher in the Rye at all. Oh. Marta. Is she Russian or something? Martha, are you sure that this is your favorite book? Look into my eyes. See, these eyes don't lie. The Catcher in the Rye is my favorite book. I can relate almost every phrase uttered by Holden. However, superficiality, alienation, who cares about that when you're 16? Certainly not Holden, certainly not me. She gets it. Holden is annoyed by fake adults. Or Holden is more annoyed by fake adults. The same fake adults who review this book. Like, they say that Holden views the world as an evil and corrupt place. Wrong. That's a point of view from an adult J.D. Salinger. From an adult. J.D. Salinger was an adult. That's why he did a poor job describing Holden's view of the world. Everything else... oh, shit, she's kind of like pretending that the author doesn't know what he's writing about. That's funny. I like that. Look at that with this in the background. Everything else is excellent, but often overlooked by critics. I think this book should only be reviewed by young people. Being an adult is tough. What do you know about that, Nana? Imagine you wake up and all of a sudden you realize you've turned 30 overnight. Everybody's like, shit! We're gonna be boomers! Could we please get back to the book? Teach. So you think Holden finds other people stupid, Martha? Not only Holden. Well, kind of. And, you know, sometimes I can relate. Have you ever tried listening to small talk in the streets? If not, try it. I bet you'll hear nothing but idle gossip. I can't hold it. Moreover, people don't listen to each other. They just take turns to whine. High five. But isn't it exactly what Holden does all the time? Shit. We're whining about whining. Let's wrap it up. I think everyone becomes Holden at some point. However, maybe it's better not to stay like that forever. Holden said, I don't exactly know what I mean by that, but I mean it. Look for your meaning in the book. in this book. It has multiple layers, like a cake, like an onion. Okay, class. If you have any questions, now's the time. What is your favorite book? My favorite book, you say, is The Little Prince by Antoine de Saint Ex Exuper. I gotta ask my girlfriend about all this. Hey, you forgot about me. Shut the fuck up, Sinji. Let me tell you about my favorite book. It's So Said Zarathustra by Nietzsche. Way to go. You managed to spell the name wrong. I wouldn't have known. And how did she... Did he write the fucking name on the board or something? Also, what's so smart about it? Well, it's considered to be one of the deepest books in the universe. Oh, shit. Neckbeard over here. By whom, I wonder? The internet. He's Reddit boy. You see, this book says that animals, nature, and everything is connected in this world. To evolve, we must think about complicated things and all. Shit, my favorite book is the Bible then. Ermi, you got it all wrong. Then tell me what it's about. We should become the Ubermensch and have some fun. Hey, that's pretty close. It's a Gundam kind of mentioned about being the last man and how, like, it was at first kind of criticizing people of the Catholic Church back then, and then being like, oh, my personality revolves around the Bible and the church. Now it's more like, oh, my personality revolves around being a fanboy for Xbox. Like, ha, suck it, PC players. That's right, the Xbox fandom will get all the fucking Red Dead Redemption shit. Or I think that was a PS4. And we laugh in their faces when Red Dead Redemption comes out a year later for PC. Shortly after the class ends, Taya leaves the class and stands near the door. Thanks for the lesson. Oh, Mike, you're welcome. Glad to see you liked it. And do you like to teach us here? You're special, in a good sense of this word. Shit, yeah, I was about to say, I'm not autistic, please. It's important for me that you guys have your own opinion. Where did you work before? Starbucks. Oh my, too many places to remember. Is it new for you to teach almost all subjects at once? Yeah, they say it's an experiment, you know. She ain't gonna teach me calculus. I already know calculus. However, it's true that I know a lot of subjects as well. Quite well. I take you've worked as a teacher for a long time. Shit, is this gonna be a fucking credit hour for me? This fucking game? Look at him. Are you going to ask me how old I am next? Yeah, and how much do you weigh? I could probably bench press you. No, of course not. However, I don't even know your home country. How come? Oh, you. That means you haven't read my profile in the booklet. I actually lost it somewhere. I'm from Europe, but that's all I'm about. Fucking hell. I don't know how to read English. But that's about all I'm going to uncover. Women are mysterious, you see. Have to run to see you. We have after-school activities. I'm on my way to the club room. Members are Nana, Sima, Marta, and I. We can't take anyone from other classes because it'd harm the experience. So I'm stuck with... Oh, where's my other dude? When we were about to get going when Ermi approached us. There he is. What's up, dude? Ladies, you looking good tonight. Thanks, Ermi. Is there anything you want to ask? Why don't you let me in? I promise to be a good member. I mean, we just talk about silly things there. Awesome. Silly things, we're going to discuss food today. I happen to be an expert on this subject. Oh, he's a cook too, huh? Just kidding. I know you'll never let me in. Mike, can I have your attention for a moment? What's up, dude? Look, I need your help. Keep it between us, alright? What, you need help with women or something? Recently, I've been making a computer game. Oh, shit. Okay, I made a demo version, so I need someone to play it. Feedback is key to improvement. Alright, you can count on me. What if I didn't want to, huh? He gives me a flash drive and leaves. My computer doesn't take flash drives. It feels comfy in our club room. This place is pretty old, so I bet it witnessed a lot. I wonder what happened to members of all clubs from before. Where are these people now? Are they happy? I hereby declare an agenda for today's meeting. All members are to discuss food. You're talking to a cook right here. I mean, look at that's part of my food right there. I like this music. The ever important topic, that's for sure. Is this a legitimate club activity, just discussing about random stuff? I would understand if we made time machines or played light music. I believe we have clubs like that already, Marta. Honestly, I enjoy the opportunity to unwind and just talk. We'll get disbanded. But we have 4 members at a legit minimum. Let me see if, like, this audio is too much. Oh, that doesn't change anything. What if I change it this way? I'll have to check. This is just a lot of... I have like 3 different mixtures right here. This guy, my computer, and my OBS software. But we have 4 members, a legitimate minimum. I think Marta is afraid about our seemingly unclear purpose as a club. Worry not, I submit an official report to every club meeting. Really, how do you make it look meaningful on paper? Easy. Today's not about food, it's about acceptance. Acceptance? Oh no. A social movement seeking to change bias on social attitudes. See, the latest thinking is that you should accept your body. I mean, these girls look fine. What about me? I can't accept my body. I gotta get big. I mean that, among other things, that you can eat everything with a little moderation. I get that. Count me in as an activist. Still, how's that related to our meeting? I don't like to make things up. No one makes up anything. Why don't we talk about our guilty pleasures today? Oh, and we can eat something tasty. After all, the word guilty is no more. Eat tasty things as much as I want. Is this real life? No. We're gonna get fat acceptance. Oh no, Seema, what are you doing? What a world burner right here. Wait. But won't we get fentanyl? There we go. Marta gets it. That's the punchline. They say it's totally okay nowadays. But boys always look at slim girls. Mike, do you like slim girls? Yes, I do. Okay. I do. I'm sorry, I do. What did you say? See? Let's get started. I like potato chips. Whoa, that's a calorie bomb. Marta, you should get it. You seem a little bit more fitness than both these other girls. Are you hating on me? Just slip of the tongue. I like potato chips too. Okay, I like a lot of things. But you can't eat it. As for me, probably pizza. Hey, as long as it's good pizza. Can't live without sweet things. you gonna ask me a question now? So that's it for the discussion? We need to find common ground. What about soft drinks? It's not food. What about cakes then? Winning by unanimous decision. Oh shit. Hey, let's make a perfect cake. I like cheesecake. We don't have any ingredients. Let's go buy some. We have our budget. I already know what's the perfect cake and looks and tastes like. No, you don't. So do I. I know that as well. Looks like we're going to have a heated discussion. Not if you're the one who makes the cake, Mike. There we go. Baker Mike, let's go. Great idea. If anything, you're the one to blame. Fuck you, Nana. As in Nana or Nana. But I can't read your minds. Well, then it means you'll have to test your luck. Alright, last question. How am I supposed to get the ingredients? We're in quarantine, baby. Even if I managed to do it, we have no kitchen or anything like this here. Make an Oreo cake? If we have, like, a fucking, refrigerator here? Oh dear. Why ruin our dream, Mike? Just being practical. A dream, you say? Let's try closing our eyes again, but this time we won't be meditating. No, we'll use the power of visualization. If you visualize a cake, it will get attracted to us. Behold, Mike. Am I the cake? Okay, here we go. I wonder where I should start. Shit. Let's begin from the base. What do I have here? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I like these ones. Done. What comes next? Well, you need to choose a tasty filling. What do I have here? Oh, shit. Nutella? Fucking hell. Custard? Rum raisin ketchup. That's European, that's more American. I'm gonna go with the American choice. Yep, already. But last but not least, the topping. What do I have here? Chocolate and tinfoil. Oh, strange candy emblem. Strawberries. Yeah, my girlfriend will hate this. Gonna mix the strawberries with chocolate. My imaginary cake is ready to go. Let's go. This looks a bit strange. Well, fuck you. I should have been the one making it. I appreciate your effort, but it doesn't look very good. Well, there was an attempt. Mike, don't worry. It's still better than nothing. These chicks are fucking assholes. Wait. It's actually nothing, right? No one wants my imaginary cake. How could they? I know. In the end, our combined visualization powers were still not enough. The cake was a lie. Well, we get that reference. Yummy. Better than your imaginary cakes, huh? Fuck off. Hey, go easy on my fancy cakes. Alright, yeah, and thanks for the cookies, Sima. You're welcome. I'll bring more if you like it. How's the tea? Your Highness, the tea is awesome. Cut it short. Glad you liked it. I found an awesome shop with sencha, genmaicha, and all. Whoa, you know a lot about it. I bet it's also very expensive. Yes, but it's well worth the money. I took a look at my coffee maker. By the way, Sima, is it true that you have a Hermes scarf? Or Hermes scarf? It is true, but I only wear it on weekends occasionally. I could wear it 24/7. Don't you think others would judge you? The brand is... The brand is this famous? Oh yeah. I'll save money, and I'll buy it on a sale. Nah, this brand doesn't put their goods on sale. They don't need it. How foolish of them. I'd say it's foolish to discuss these topics when we have Mike here. Oh yeah, Mike is highly unlikely to appreciate it. I don't appreciate brands. I appreciate the articles of clothing, okay, babes? Let's talk about something fun then. Deal, here's the story. Yesterday, this guy calls me again, then the one who expressed his feelings to you with a, oh my, a love letter? Nana, don't make fun of knights in shining armor. They're almost extinct. Shit. Milady. Welcome to the jungle. Yeah, he calls me then. Mike, I'm sorry, we're getting distracted again. Right. Well, I tried my best. Go ahead and shoot your topic of choice. Where do you want to work? I'm talking about the future. I haven't thought about it yet. What about marriage? All right, we shouldn't forget about Mike. Mike, what about your marriage? No. What? I'm just eating my cookie. Actually, I'm totally cool with everything. It's warm and comfortable here. I feel like a fat cat laying out in the sun. Well, as they say, time you enjoy wasting is not time wasted. I realized I forgot my notes in the classroom. I was on my way out when I stumbled across Seema. I hope you enjoyed the club today. It was memorable. By the way, I'm glad you picked crime and punishment today. It would have been a crime not to do so. What are you doing here? I wanted to write a report about our meeting, but I'm too tired. I think I'll just head home. Where to? Turned out we live near each other. I wonder if you qualify for a boy next door, Mike. The only way to tell is for me to keep you company. Sure, why not? Wow. Somehow I said it out loud. What's so surprising? Never thought you would accept. I'm curious to hear why, Mike. See, now we have a topic to discuss. I'm sorry we somewhat left you alone at the club. We got dragged away. It's okay, don't worry. But it's so nice of you to be worried, you know. I really managed to unwind, just chilling and listening to your debates. You guys really like to argue. Well, everyone does. I should be a politician. Everyone likes to argue. Few know what it's all about. Arguing just means exchanging opinions, right? Sure. Guess what? People tend to think that the key point of a debate is to win it. They don't even understand that there are no right and wrong opinions. They're all subjective. It's a rather complex concept, so don't think too many would get it. Yeah, you're supposed to come up with the closest opinion or something. That's why now I'd rather stay away from arguing than wasting my time. Meaning that before you used to like debates. You bet. But all went downhill after one day. Tell me the story. Well, they tried to gather a women's volleyball team to represent my city at one big tournament. Before the team was compromised mainly of girls from the same school. They had the best training grounds, great coach, lots of experience. Then it was decided that they don't give other girls any chance to play at all. Next thing you know, they said that half the roster should be filled from other schools. And their reasoning? Equality. Ooh, fuck equality. It's all about meritocracy, baby. What happened next? They booted me out when I said they don't understand what equality means. What do you mean? What do you mean? Equality is when the team consists of the best players in town, regardless of their schools. Something tells me the new team didn't win the tournament. They were destroyed. Oh shit. I probably picked yet another boring topic. No, I'm okay with this. No, I'm fine with it, seriously. No way. We must start casual chit-chat like normal people do. Chit-chat about what? Well, I like cats and fancy dresses and everything. We'll talk about that when we have it in front of us. Sometimes I talk about sophisticated things, but it's not on purpose. I try my best to hide a smile. I'm wearing a mask. It's already time. It's already evening. It's evening already. This music's good. It's evening already. Time sure flies. So, what's so surprising about us walking home together? Oh, well, like I told you, I never thought you'd accept. You seemed a bit distant and restored. That's why. Hey, that's not true. Maybe it seems like that because of the way I behave. Yeah, we got, what's her face from, Danganronpa? Sophia? I don't remember. And yes, it takes some time to open up, but it's only normal. I always mind my manners. Don't you think it could lead people away? Not really. Why? Let's say you run into someone who wears the same outfit as you. Oh my, Mike, you picked the worst example for a girl. In that case, I try to cross the street. I just wanted to say a lot of people won't have enough courage to approach you. Who knows, maybe one of them could have became your friend. Instead, they would simply think you're not interested. Mike, don't get me started about that, okay? Did I say something wrong? No, it's just... Well, that's a different story. Maybe I'll tell you later. I always thought Seema's been very popular throughout her life, but somehow her words make me less confident about it. Anyway, real friends are so rare that I'm unlikely to find them in the streets. It's worth a try, I think, because a friend can stay with you with your forever. Misspell. We need to update that. I'm afraid my friendships don't last, Mike. What happens? I tend to think that people are good friends while you're even. However, as soon as you start doing better, they think you're out of their league and become increasingly distant. Oh no, we're talking about friends. Don't know whether they're envious or just feeling uncomfortable. I think I know what you're talking about. But what you probably don't know is that I come from a wealthy noble family. Trust me, it makes things even worse. Sometimes something tells me that you'd never make a big deal out of it. Exactly. Still, my social status alone is enough for people to alienate me. Money ruins friendships. What's even worse, friends often become leeches. Well, when I'm not able to help them, they're all like, "But it means nothing to you. What a Scrooge." Have you tried looking for someone within your social circle? I can't deal with rich kids. Oh dear, this crowd. Today I choose Crime and Punishment, but in fact I should have gone with Vanity Fair. Hey, I wouldn't mind being your friend. What for? I don't think there should be a reason. She whispers something. What'd you say? I said we'll see. And now it's time for me to go, Mike. I enjoyed the discussion. You know, if we talked about first impression. You certainly seem different from others. Question is, will you make this impression last? See you tomorrow. "10 minutes walk and then tea and sleepers." Sleepers. Home sweet home. Edgy movies and games often have a lengthy monologue about the main hero's room. Oh, shit. Edgy. Words confined and prison cell are a must in that case. Quarantine season, kinda, yeah. I'm in my dorm, like, 24/7. Words confined in prison case are in that case. The author feels like that cliched scripts deserve jail time. Anyway, my place is very comfy. Having a 2-bedroom apartment all for yourself is great. Well, right now I do have a flatmate, though. Oh, shit. Feet. Hey, did you buy anything tasty for me? By the way, a strange girl came and left you something for you. It's on your table. Was that your classmate? She left so quickly. Her ears were so weird. Oh no. When you're going to buy a new console, this one is old. Oh my god. That's right, that strange scroll on my table. I open it up. Uh, what? Looks like a remnant from the 8-bit era. Is this intended to make me think about something? I wonder who, okay, we got a bow tie, we got a book, we got some numbers, 2, 3, 4. We got a mug of coffee, a note symbol, and a heart. I wonder who made it and why. Alright, it's time to do my homework. Great. All done. Man, my back is stiff. I still got work to do. I decide to rise and stretch my cramped muscles. Why don't I check out Ermi's game? I'm quite sure it's something. Play Ermi's game. Let's game. I don't want to skip it. What are your plans for the weekend? I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Oh shit. This thought is nothing new to me. In fact, it's what I wake up to every single morning. I must admit it's rather disappointing, although almost as much as waking up hungry. Yes, hungry as it tries to devour me day by day, to no avail. I never retaliate, yet it always stops after the first bite. I probably taste awful, like a sour grape. I've been here, I've been there, I've been in between. I don't believe in aliens, yet I always feel like one. Where am I supposed to be then? If I only knew... If only they knew. No one does. Seriously. It's just some people are ridiculously good at hiding the obvious. After some time, I decided to change my strategy and get rid of every single thought appearing in my feverish mind. Completely, entirely, eternally. After some time, I found the best solution to do so. Something which I called mindless living, as opposed to this mindfulness nonsense. Oh, so popular among the masses. Mindless living is easy. You simply need to be dead tired all the time. I mean, when you're exhausted, you don't want to think. When you want to sleep. In a way, I decided to go through an inverted Maslow pyramid. Strangely enough, soon my body got used to being deprived of sleep. I drastically cut down my calorie intake as a next step. This also allowed me to become quite slim. Concentrated me 100% on food and food only. Regardless how tired I was. Meat, fish, pasta, pizza, I could smell each of these worst. I'm not a monk or anything, so limiting myself became problematic. My stupid body craved sleep and food. Feed me. Get me some rest. Every time I succumbed to that voice of reason, I ate until I was about to blow up. And then I could sleep for a day or so, only to wake up and think, I'm not supposed to be here. I realized I struggle, and that much became... I realized I struggled that much because I probably lacked training. After all, I thought my mindless living should be treated not only as a clever invention, but also as a skill to develop. I decided to pursue a career in it, and shortly after I found my dream job. It was the #1 in my shortlist. In fact, it got me enlisted. Yes, I joined the army. Should have gone with Navy, baby. However, they fed me so well at training camp that my silly mind decided to think again. So annoying, I'm telling you. And there was no stopping it. A phone started to ring in my head from time to time, driving me crazy. I know that as soon as I pick it up, I hear the same phrase, "Hey, I don't think you're supposed to be here." That's why, as soon as I could, I asked to be moved away from the grass-fed heaven of a military base to a wild, stinky battlefield. Codename's Hermes. That was my new name. Have you ever heard of a soldier named Ermi? Well, me neither. I've been the happiest man on planet Earth since my first development, but then it ended with a buzz. At least, that's what I last heard. A buzz of a bullet before it got so dark and lonely around me. Darkness gave way to a white tube of light that sucked me in like a vacuum. What a strange place that was, going all the way up to somewhere above the clouds. I could have sworn I saw familiar faces, faces of people long gone from this world. They looked like they wanted to tell me something, but all I could hear was that annoying buzz, or maybe it sounded more like a distorted phone call. Doesn't matter though. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. I spent enough time in this otherwise unremarkable room, spared for a very weird note on the whiteboard. To leave this room, you must answer. You must tell me the answer. What does that mean? What does it mean? Who, me? What was the question to begin with? The only semblance to a hint that came from a few words below, four in total. Love, hate, life, death. Well, so what of it? This makes no sense. Who the fuck is this? I know, dear. What is the question, I wonder? That's what my friend and I are asking to realize. A young woman appears seemingly out of nowhere. Dressed in an overly tight nurse uniform, she carries a syringe filled with a strange, bright liquid. Who are you? My name is Sophie. Nice to meet you. As for my friend, he doesn't talk much, so I'm afraid I can't introduce you to him properly. Your friend? Yes, here in my right hand. My precious friend who always knows the truth, but today it seems... But today it seems. I thought back to my military training. The best way to deal with mentally unstable people is to take them seriously. I guess it's nice to have such a wise friend. More like persistent, I should say. It takes my friend quite some time to kick in, but there is no stopping him, and you're guaranteed to tell me everything I want. She moves closer. I can't help but notice that button on Sophie's blouse is about to be ripped off by her mom. Come on, dude, don't be a pervert. Hey, darling, care to have a taste? Who knows, maybe you're just pretending, not willing to give me the answer. Hey, I really want to get out of this place. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Stay away, she's clearly out of her mind. Well, who the fuck are you? This room gets more crowded, now that a second girl wrapped up in a latex costume is serving presumably no other purpose than an aesthetic one, shows up in front of me. I'm much more saner than you, Megan, right? At least I'm not making up a ridiculous explanation of what bound us all together here like you do. It's not ridiculous, it's true. I come from an era far more advanced than yours. I know things you can't even imagine. See, that's what I'm talking about. Megan thinks she's from the future. Still don't believe me? Fine. What's your last memory before you got here? I'm asking you as well, by the way. What's your name? Hermes. So, Hermes, do you remember anything? I had this phone ringing somewhere very close to where I was. Oh, shit. The second I say, the phone started ringing again. Ring, 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 ring. Like those machines in old detective phones. The sound becomes more and more loud. My head hurts. Someone should stop it. Please, pick up the phone, please. What did you say? Can you hear it? Hear what? The phone ringing over and over again. Jeez, it really gets on my nerves. This room must be a hangout spot for weirdos. I thought it couldn't be worse than when our spaceship was invaded by those creatures. Oh no. Please don't mention this word again. Megan, what are you talking about? Hang on. You said, what a painful word. I was doing my daily routine. Helping people to open up and talk. The guy we had back then, he just couldn't relax. He was so nervous. You won't get a single word out of me, he shouted, rolling eyes like a madman. So silly of him. Then I heard the footsteps. Bam, they ran out the door and barged in. Hey girl, nothing personal, but we don't like to see our friend suffer. That's nice. That's a nice rope you tied him with, by the way. Why don't we really put it to use? Sophie shivers and stops talking. What the fuck is going on? I think I just realized that, although we came from different eras, we share one thing in common. Yes, we're all dead, yeah. Naomi knows what she's talking about. Oh shit. Cat girl alert. A cute girl dressed in a maid outfit joins the conversation. Where was she hiding? Weird. By the way, she holds a plushie in one hand. What? Can't you see? You can't, can you? You can, can't you? You don't want to admit it. Ease up. Death is the best answer, yeah? This little brat, she keeps spouting nonsense. Well, why? I'm just trying to play this game. Unlike you, I realize these are all answers, and death is the best one out of all of them. Ring, ring. Death is certainly not an answer to anything, but you know, if it helps us to get out of this place, I'm fine with it. I really need to head back home. No one likes the dead coming back, I'm afraid. I'm not dead. I agree with Naomi. Maybe death is the ultimate answer to everything. At the very least, it has the ultimate degree of certainty. What? What kind of game is this, Ermi? Well, how do you know whether or not you actually live? What qualifies you as a living person? Ridiculous. Don't be silly. My heartbeat, for instance. Then you compare yourself to an animal. You're getting on my nerves. Hey, I'm just trying to say that compared to the lives of some people, you're just occupying space. On the other hand, when you die, you're 100% dead. Everyone is equal 6 feet underground. No one can challenge this fact. Spoken like a true genius. I know, right? I'm an underappreciated asset. Where are you from again? The present time. Death is the answer simply because eternal life is much worse. Say what? I think I still have my magic powers to show you. Kitty cat, make me happy, make them sad. I'm quite sure she's referring to that plushie. So what's going to happen now? Give me a second. I need to grab something. Eternity. Oh shit. We're gonna get into a different Moe game. Masters of Eternity. What do you mean? Time will go, but we won't follow. And she was right. Okay, enough of the light show. What day is today? Friday, yeah? Geez, how would you know? Thanks for your trick. Time lost its meaning. Therefore, it might as well always be Friday. In what? Days, months? It's been what? Days, months, years? Hey Naomi, can you revert your spell? Teehee, if you admit death is the answer, maybe I could. Okay, I admit it. No, I am gonna fall for this trick. You want to stay here forever? Fine, let's talk. Little by little, the future will come. That's exactly where I'm from. Okay, let's talk about cats. So we did. Let's talk about food. Let's talk about fun. Let's talk about films. Let's talk about fiction. Let's talk about friends. Let's talk about freedom. Let's talk about feelings. Let's talk about foals. What are foals? They mean goals? Let's talk about oh, no, never mind. Let's talk about foxes. Let's talk about forests. Let's talk about fonts. Stop it, I can't take it anymore. Fine. Maybe death is the answer. Whatever. I agree to that. However, nothing happened. What's next? What should we do? I think we should be more proactive. Now, we all agree on our answer. See this purple liquid? It's the last resort liquid, so speak. Let me help you, friends. She moves so swiftly, it doesn't even hurt. My vision becomes blurry. Ring, ring. The phone rings again, but this time I managed to answer it somehow. The guy on the other end of the line tells me that if I die, I'll stay in this room forever. Why haven't I thought about it before? I'm afraid it's too late now. Love. Love. What is love? Baby. Oh. Oh, pardon me. Hi. What would your order be? Naomi, you're alive? Yes, why? However, I woke up in this room today. You know, that milk tea I had yesterday, it tasted so weird. Anyway, although it's not my tavern anymore, I certainly have a customer. What can I order? Nothing, I'm afraid. We're short on everything, but I can make you a company. I'm a good maid, after all. Did you see the strange whiteboard? Sure I did. What do you think the answer is, Nya? Love. How romantic of you. Sadly, I know nothing of it. I'm not allowed to get into an affair with a customer, even with one as handsome as you. However, let my magic do the work and say whether or not you're right, Nya. Kitty cat, make me happy, make them sad. Two other girls appear right in front of my eyes. Tell me, what is love? Love is reducible to the observed extra. Oh no, we got an atheist here. Love is reducible to the observed act of chemicals. Therefore, is no intrinsic value of this material in this material universe. Hypocrite that you are, for you trust the chemicals in your brain to tell you that they are chemicals. All knowledge is ultimately based on which we cannot prove. Will you fight, or will you perish like a dog? Sorry, they're a bit broken. Let me fix it, yeah. Tell me, what is love? Silence was her answer. Oh my. Oh my, still no good. Well, let me try this trick. In a second, they're going to fall for you, Hermes. She spanks me with her plushie. I notice Sophie and Megan staring at me. Hermes? Oh, no. I love you. Why? Should I have a reason? No, but I'm curious. Just because you're here. I've been here before. Really? Well, people change, don't they? He's mine. He will be mine, my darling. Only you and I forevermore, Hermes. Hey, we're kind of stuck here together. But if you could leave, which one of them would you choose to go with you, yeah? Oh, shit. Just like that, huh? Asking me the question, should I go with the girl I've been talking to with the money and or should I go with the girl that is kind of like, you know, fuck adults or I think Seema's the more uh let's say experienced with the harshness of reality. But that's just me right now. I don't know about Nana and Martha. Uh, we'll go with Seema. You're being weird. I don't recognize any of these names. What the fuck? It hurts me that you think of other girls during a moment like this. Yeah, how could you? It's so selfish. From another side, love is the most selfish feeling anyway. What? Selfish, of course. If it's not eternal. And what is eternal love? Eternal love means you should stay together until the very end, till death do us part. Now, I'm sure that after some time you're definitely going to choose me over anyone else. The question is, how can I be sure of that feeling that you're feeling lasts forever? What are you talking about? Stop babbling nonsense. Trust me, my words make perfect sense. Here, let my friend explain this to you. She does a few quick swings, and shortly after that, we're the only ones standing in the room. What have you done? How could you? Same as you. I'm just being selfish, all fair and square. Fair, you know. You know what? Love is not the answer. Love is not fair. I feel cold sweat dripping down my back. Sophie's clearly bonkers, and I need to calm her down somehow. No fair, but why? I always thought love is one of the best feelings in the world. I never said it's bad. I said it's not fair. Love should be mutual, but it never works that way. Remember, Hermes, between two people involved, one loves the other while the other allows him or herself to be loved. How is this fair? Not really. I don't believe you. Oh, and love is also very selfish. Remember, Even more selfish than you and me. What about love for your parents? You have for your parents. It all goes down the same street. Every time you buy them something, you feel like a good kid. In a way, you buy it for yourself. In a way, you buy it for yourself, Hermes. Now, what I'm going to do is have you all for myself. Fuck you. Swing, the needle bites me like a snake. My legs start to tremble. Why? It feels so satisfying. Fucking crazy bitch. Sophie's face is the last thing to flash in my mind before the darkness covers everything around me. I'm back from the dead. It seems even more. The usual crowds here, as if nothing happened at all. The phone starts ringing again. I don't think I can get rid of that pain in my head. So I badly need to concentrate on something else. Maybe small talk can help. Hey, do you guys remember what just happened? Nothing yet. We have to find the answer and... Oh, dude, what if all this ringing means I'm, like, missing calls in reality? This is not a video game. Or this is a video game, but I'm just like... I'm missing phone calls. And I'm sure of the answer is one of these words, yeah. You're kidding me. Have they entirely forgotten about what happened before? Which word could it be? Easy. Hate. Hate is the answer. Why do you think so? Well, I hate all of you. I hate you all, so this word is definitely a suitable answer for me. For you, yes. Me, no. Why would I care about you, yeah? I wonder what's your reason for hating us that much. It's simple, you know, yeah? Because I hate you because you leave me no hope. Why, I wonder? If you're right and I came from the past, then I see my future in the two of you. What can I say? This future looks pathetic. But you don't know us at all. Even 5 minutes is enough. I despise you. Her annoyance doesn't seem to be justified at the very slightest, but I'm not surprised. It fits perfectly with the weird ambience of the place. I don't think hate is the answer because it's too easy to hate something. And who said the answer should be complicated? What do you hate, Hermes? Other people? Including me? Well, we just met. I'm sure I'm capable of developing a whole nano angstorm of hate directed towards you. Why? Yeah, why? Because you make me feel like I'm not supposed to be here. What would have changed had we not existed at all? Then he couldn't compare. If he had no other place to be, his thought would be invalid. Oh shit, I skipped that. What's the history? If he had no other place to be, his thought would become invalid. I agree with you, Hermes. If I hadn't seen the future right before my eyes, I'd be fine with everything. You guys don't even know about the right reason to hate everyone around you. I mean, they exist, they smell, they take space, they're loud and annoying. That's why I always stay in my lab, so I could have some personal space. But even there, when I visit the bathroom, I look in the mirror and realize I'm no different. What about you, Megan? I don't know. In the future, our personalities are removed as they serve little to no purpose. We don't live, we function. I still have some emotions, but hate is too strong. It's off its limits. Hate, 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 hate. Oh no. Hermes, Yanya. Finally, it's only you and me. It's only me and you here. Or is everyone else gone? What makes you think that they've been here to begin with? Anyway, I'm here to support you, yeah? Trust me, hate is not the answer. Life, yes, is. Life is, yeah. I want to know that you're supposed to be here with me. Stay with me here forever, Hermes. Why are you so sure about that? Because I don't think this place was supposed to exist in the first place. It feels made up, therefore you'd fit perfectly. Oof, shit. Think of it as a new life for both of us. Life. You think life's the answer? Yes, because I want to spend my life with you. What are we gonna do? Everything but one thing. We'll never walk alone. And, you know, I'm a maid. I can always serve you a cup of tea when you need it. Trust me, having a friend like that is what matters most. Thanks, Naomi. I don't even know what to say. It's because you actually want to spend the whole life with me instead, you know? Hey, where did Naomi go? It doesn't matter. It's just you and me and I here. It's you and I here now, Hermes. You and I. What are we gonna do? We're gonna have some fun, you know. Admit it. That's what you really want. Everything else is just a facade to mask your desire. Well, fuck you. That's not true. Well, do you want my friend to ask you this question again? He'll get an honest answer out of you. I believe in God, okay? I don't believe in this bullshit. There's no need for that. See, now you're being frank. Don't worry, it's okay. Think of yourself as part of a hunter-gatherer world. It will make your life a whole lot easier. It's just you, the things that you own, and the things that you want to own. I don't want to think of you as anything, as a thing. Oh shit. And, well then, someone else would, my dear, and you'd be surprised about the choice I'd make. Life is not as primitive as you portray it. Yeah, you're a doctor. Life works the way you make it work. Simply as that. I want to live my life to be. I want my life to be primitive. So here I am. You know why you feel like you're not supposed to be here? Because you don't even know what kind of life you want to live. Well, don't worry, Hermes. Let me take care of it. Let me comfort you, my dear, so you could forget about everything else. No way. Hey, what just happened? Where did Sophie go? I got rid of that succubus. Thanks. Hey, stay with me, Hermes. I've seen the future, and it's not the best one, I admit. Now, we'll have a second chance to make it great. What are we gonna do? We're going to believe in tomorrow. If you think that you're not supposed to be here, make tomorrow the best place. Please, do it for me. Will you love me? I'll love you. I'll love you. I'll love the you of tomorrow, I promise. Okay. True root. What the fuck? Hello? True root? I try to push the button, but nothing happens. Maybe I should try tomorrow. God, 30 minutes of my fucking life just killed by that novella. Again, at this place, and again, everything is tilted around me. I'm getting nauseous. Oh shit. Strange. I don't think I've ever experienced the same dream before. Or maybe I just don't remember. Arcade machine, or is that a slot machine? Anything. Anyway, I need to get closer. Life, purpose, generator. Something about it looks a little different now. I don't know. When I push the button... this time I push the button right when I get close to the machine. Random numbers, Japan. What will I see in this future? Oh shit. Net! Russian. Kech. Okay. Today is Cyrillic. Today, I guess. Suka Blitz. Psych. Oh no. I don't like this, but the machine doesn't care when it keeps on spinning. Oh no. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, about 4 times. Oh man, I need to go piss. I'm gonna save it. I need to save. Main menu. Yes. I need a piss. Thank you. We'll continue this later. So far though, it's decent. Just a lot of reading. I'm not a reader, so it's kind of new to me. I don't want to play visual novel games, but this one, because of the trailer, the Russian band, and it sounded pretty good. So I'm like, you know what? There's something about this game that, it's trying to capture that Doki Doki Literature stuff, but I think I'm okay with. I think I'm okay with it. It might be a little bit more you know, cooler because when we know, I think Game Theorist or some other freaking channel kind of showed off that Doki Doki Literature was just like a teaser kind of thing, uh, or it was like a prequel, something like that. We're expecting a sequel for that. So for this, I don't know if there's a sequel for this, but it's right now it's pretty loaded with a lot of okay things. I didn't like that video game part, but that's just because I'm playing it for the not the video game part, but the the choices part. It's really weird. I need to go piss, and so far so good. I'll play this again at some other point. Yup.